All right. All right. I just want to draw today. And I'm like, well, I was already going to draw. You might as well be here if you want. Because I was like, well, regardless of what's happening, I am gonna draw. So it's like, might as well, if you want to be here, you can be here. If you want to keep me company, or I guess I could keep you company. However, I'm just gonna draw. I'll show you in a second what I'm working on. I'll pop it open. But hello. It's just gonna be calm today. Because that's it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just drawing. I just want to be calm today. There we go. Let me move this to my animation window. Bonk. Anyways, right now. Oh, I moved my keyboard and it sounded like a duck. It was just the rubber on the bottom slid when it hit the table. Oh my goodness. There I go. It's kind of like when you are eating off of a plate and the fork kind of scrapes against the dish. Oh, you heard that? I'm sorry. I don't know why that was so aggressive. There we go. How in the world? Here you go. I gotta make it a specific window, don't I? Ooh. I gotta. Also, this is my. I've gotten super minimal, by the way. Now I don't. So I used to throw everything in my desktop, just be like, whatever. Now the only thing in my desktop are the things I use. So like right now is just the thumbnail that I just made, and then it's like, well, I finished the thumbnail, don't need it anymore, and then it's just that's it. That's how this is my wallpaper. There's nothing on my desktop. It feels nice, by the way. It feels super clean. It also feels kind of sad because it's empty. I can't figure out a good wallpaper. I've looked everywhere. I don't know why this occupied my brain for like 2 hours. What window would that be? Oops. But I couldn't find a wallpaper, and I was looking everywhere, and I was like, why? I don't like how this one looks. I don't know. Do I want it to be like this? Some of them were like really cluttered. I don't know. I didn't like any wallpaper. And I was like, what wallpaper do other people have? And I also didn't like any of the wallpapers that like anyone had that I saw on like the internet. And I was like, well, I guess it's dark. I guess I don't have anything. I would get, yeah, the only thing that's around is the recycling bin. And the only reason why that's around is because I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't think I can delete the recycling bin. So whatever, that stays. Whatever, whatever, it can stay. That's fine. I believe it's this over here. Bunk. I'm working on a new. So right now we have the breakdancing animation, right? And I'm working on a different dance right now. I just wanted to make a cute little dance. There we go. Let me do this. Here's what I got so far, and then I was like, I could do this live while I'm just yapping. I hope. That's what I have at the moment. This is the little dance I got at the moment. There's supposed to be a little bit more, but that's what's happening right now. I like it. It's just like, ooh, look at that. It's so smooth. It's so cute. And I was gonna add just a little bit more. There we go. I haven't used Krita in a long time, so I had to come back and use Krita and be like, how in the world do you animate? Oh, what are the keyframes? What are buttons? There we go. Turn that into 100. Also, do you use the shape tool, or do you draw or hand draw the circles? Okay. The head is a circle, and then the hands are hand drawn, because it was driving me kind of crazy. I was like, I can't draw a circle. You ready for this? Here. This is how great I can draw a circle. Sorry, I gotta wind up. Oh, let me pick a darker color. Whoa. That's a little wobbly. That's not straight. Hold on. Whoop. Nope. Whoop. Oh, that's also not very straight. So that's kind of how my circles are. So if they're small enough, I feel like I could get away with it being a little wobbly, not perfect. But if they're big, they're gonna be really lopsided, man. It drives me crazy that I can't that I can't make a good circle. This is with a pen? Yeah, this is with a pen. Let me try it here. This is with my mouse. Oh, honestly, it might be low-key a little better with my mouse. It's still lopsided, but it's a little better. It's a little bit better. Anyways, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I know, it's pretty bad. Hi, by the way. Welcome in if you are joining. And I think this was like a week ago, and then I stopped, so I gotta remember how to make drawings here, how to make a new keyframe. I think it was like insert right? No, that's just for an empty keyframe. Oh, maybe over here it's insert right. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it's a little weird looking when you want something to be kind of animated. It's such a confusing program, I think. Trying to figure it out. You're enjoying the chat? I'm glad. I know there's nothing important is really going to happen. We're just going to do this today. We're not really going to do anything else today, which is okay. I don't really find so I don't really know what to do with the I guess we could just ramble about whatever, huh? Here. I don't really know what to do at the moment with the channel. I realized that I love animation, but I'm not gonna do animations because, oh my goodness, this takes a long time. I like doing little cute 10-second animations tops, but like there's some people that do like, you know, like a 5-minute 10-minute animation, and I'm like, no, that's like a whole year. That stuff takes like a whole year. I don't know about that. I like the idea of like there's like the animation channels and all that, and I think that's really cute, but I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. That's crazy hard for like a random YouTube video. You would post animations as shorts. Like that's probably as far as it would go. Like probably. Oh, sorry, the YouTube chat is being a little weird. I could probably do it, yeah, as like a short, but nothing else. Anything more than a short, it's like we're gonna be here for years. I like animation, but I don't want to sacrifice like 20 years of my life for a not masterpiece. There we go. Oops. Do I do this? Nope. That tells me to. I don't know why this used to not be broken, and now this disappears down here. That's why I kind of just get rid of that. The sign into YouTube chat. I haven't messed around with the CSS, and I'm like, ooh. That's awkward. There we go. I love to be doom scrolling and stumble upon the little orange guy hitting a groove, just dancing on your feed. I will say I really liked, I think, how do I say, out of like the things I personally found really fulfilling, I enjoyed here. Don't be loud. Don't be loud. There we go. It's muted. Haha. I really enjoyed like doing these little shorts. What is this search? Is that a word? Anyways, I really enjoyed like the doing like this kind of short where I talked about dinosaurs here, but I really like doing like a little animation like this. And this is not animation. This is just like grabbing a PNG and moving it around. But I really liked this kind of animation. It's a good mixture between like I get to draw something, but I don't actually, you know, fully commit to spending all that time animating something frame by frame. And I think it's really nice. I might do something like that more. It's very lazy. Just like wom 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 wom. Today we're gonna be doing this, right? You just kind of move that around. Hey Zion, would you ever do fan-made monsters? I don't know. I've never done that before. I haven't seen any fan-made monsters, to be fair. I've been very, I haven't seen a lot of the fan-made islands or anything from My Singing Monsters. I would have to see. I think a lot of them, I think there's a lot of potential, alright? I think there's a lot of cool potential there. But I have not dove into that. But it would be kind of cool. Also, half of this, I'm sorry. Half of this is going to be a little, I'm going to drive you insane. Seeing just like frame by frame, me struggling to draw like a circle. Because I do also, for some reason, I decided to draw the circles by hand. I mean, the arms as circles by hand. I don't know what made me do that. But that's the only thing that's really gonna be a little bit of a struggle for me. There we go. And I think this arm maybe a little bit. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm trying to do here. I want the hands to go kind of like flop. This doesn't make sense in 2D space. This hand is in front of him. This hand is behind him. And I'm trying to figure out how in the world do I translate that, because I've made a really flat 2D kind of aesthetic, and it's hard to add depth to 2D kind of drawings. That's okay. I'll figure it out. I think it'll be cool to see you make fan-made monsters in your art style, and cute, simple animations. We will see. We'll see. I don't know. Would people care? Also, I feel like I'm the opposite. I hate drawing, but I love frame-by-frame animation. Interesting. I mean, look, I like frame-by-frame animation too. I think it's nice. Same with drawing. I just don't like how long it takes. I would love to be able to do this if I didn't waste, like, you know, so much time. Not even waste, but, you know, just it uses up so much time. That's one of the things I'm kind of at the weird stage where I'm like, I have so many things I want to do, and they all take up so much time, and I really hate that. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need more time. Can there be more than 24 hours in a day, please? I need more. There we go. I don't know how that's gonna translate over. We'll have to see. Womp. Hi, by the way. Hi, Ixia. Hope you're doing okay. Bunk. Oh, that drawing half that circle is gonna be weird. Again, I'm trying the 2D. It's like 2.5D. So one of the rules for this guy is here. Let me also, if you're just coming in here, let me show the drawing again. What I got so far. This is what I got so far from the animation. Ooh, look at him! Look at him go! I think this is adorable. This is a new dance I'm drawing. When doing this, I had to put up a whole bunch of like rules in my brain for like how the aesthetic would look. One of the rules is that like I don't have like a smooth knee, for example. No smooth edges. They're always sharp. So as you can see, like over here, it's not smooth. It's sharp. Everything's made up of like very sharp angles except for the hands and the head, which are very organic and circular. And so I'm trying to apply that to here. And if there ever is like an overlapping shape, like the shirt is bigger than the pants, then we have a little shadow effect for the pants. So it's just a whole bunch of rules that I'm trying to figure out that I guess you would already know if you were animating. So I guess here, right, like you would be like, well, here you would have like a little bit of a shadow since the arm is now behind the front. And you just have to see if it makes any sense when you animate it. Because this arm's about to go up ahead over here. Yeah, look at him go. I think it's cute. Also, 2.5D is definitely my favorite art style for animated movies. I love that phase that Netflix went through where they released a bunch of them, like Nimona. I haven't heard of Nimona. Hold on. Nimona. What is Nimona? Oh! I feel so bad. I didn't watch this movie. Oh, no! I think it looked cool. Here. Oh, my goodness. Why is it so pixelated? Yeah, I saw shorts of this movie. I feel bad that I did not see this movie. I should have. It's on my list because I saw that it did really cool things animation-wise, but I didn't see it. Oh, that's so sad. You watched it. Hopefully you liked it. Oh, is it good? Is it worth my time? I think so. From the bits I saw. If it makes you feel better, I haven't watched that movie either. That's okay. See? That's good. See, it's not just me. I only saw it for like in like shorts and stuff on like my feed. And I was like, oh. It's cool animation, but I didn't see it at all either. Tragic. Here, bonk. And I think that the legs are going to be curved. There we go. I do want to at least make a little bit of progress by drawing. Are these legs too big? They might be a little too big. I think I want them to be a little bit too big, just because we want some bend in the feet. Also, I'm pretty sure the movie is too big kid for me. What does that mean in this context? What is too big kid? Like, like too mature or like not mature enough? I thought Nimona was like rated PG or something, right? Yeah, it's rated PG. It's for everybody. So it's like Michaels versus the Machines. I saw that one. I don't think people talked a lot about that one. Hold on. Michaels versus the Machines. I did have the pen in my mouth. Open. Can I open this in a new tab? How do I open this image? There we go. Oh, it's so pixelated too. I really like the animation style of this movie. I don't think it got talked about enough. I think people are like, what? It's the same people who made the Spider-Man movie. And then the Spider-Verse. And then that's it. I don't think I heard much conversations about this one, which is very sad because I think the animation is this one. Also, am I drawing on PC or is this on mobile? This is on PC, even though on mobile I think it's the same because Krita, you can do this in mobile on a tablet. I think it's pretty cool. I draw the thumbnails on a tablet, but I've never tried animating on the tablet just because it would kind of drive me crazy. I would have to connect my keyboard onto it so it would be like, you know, usable. Because I like using the mobile version of this app of Krita, but you have to do like Control Z. You can't really do just a whole bunch of shortcuts like zooming in and out. I know you can do it all in mobile, but I don't know. It feels like there's slightly more friction in between. Also, sorry. Let me drink. I have a drink with me. It is lemonade with like cucumbers like blended together. Because I had cucumbers that I wanted to use, and then I wasn't using them, and I was like, I gotta do something with them, or else they're gonna go bad. I'll make juice with it, and I have way too much that I'm like chugging down, Because I'm like, oh, now what do I do? I have way too much. Oops, oops, oops. How do I do the onion thing? What does the onion thing do in Krita? This is the onion skin, and it is what lets you see, bunk, these little like red frames over here. So if you're animating, right, it tells you like, oh, okay, this is what happened, and now this is what happened. So red is like what the previous frame was. So it lets you know like, oh, we were down here, now we're up here, right? This was the previous frame, and then we jumped up. So it lets you animate just slightly easier. And then you can toggle that on or off, because it can get, I think I toggled a lot of it off because here, this is kind of how it can look sometimes. And this is too overwhelming for me. I'm like, I don't need all this info. It can look like this where like there's too many like there's too many frames happening. There's too much onion skin frames before. And I'm like, it's too much. It's too much for me. I only need to see the last like 2 frames and that's it. There we go. Maybe the last 1 frame. That's all I need. Zion, have you ever drawn have I ever drawn not safe for work stuff? No, I haven't. So right now, by the way, I have a lazy edit, which is a channel where I show like 3D animation, and I teach people how 3D animation works and showcase 3D models from games. And the amount of people who ask that question is insane. They see a 3D model and they're like, do you do anything else with those models? And I'm like, no. I appreciate the artistry is all. Bonk, bonk. Here, I'm gonna just work on the outline for the silhouette of the character pose, and then we're gonna go back and here, maybe slightly crouched down, and then we're gonna try to fix it up a little bit. So the arms are gonna come forward. This arm is gonna come forward, and this arm's gonna go back, and we're gonna squat down a little bit more. There we go. Zion, do you like My Singing Monsters or Plants vs. Zombies or Isaac more? I mean, gameplay-wise, I mean, probably Plants vs. Zombies. I think it's, like, it's more, I feel like I'm better at it. I just like it more. You're gonna animate with me? That'd be cool. Yeah, if you made any progress, feel free to share it on the Discord. I think that'd be cool. Yoink. I think just from a gameplay perspective, the Binding of Isaac is probably more complex, but I'm bad at it. So I'm like, I don't know. Womp. And Plants vs. Zombies, I think, is like that niche middle ground. It's kind of like Balloon Tower Defense, where like you gotta micromanage a little bit, but you can relax, and that's what I like. I like relaxing too. It's nice. And then Funk, and then you have My Singing Monsters, which I like. How do I say it? I like how calm My Singing Monsters is. It's a very like. It's not an idle game, I think, but it's like an idle game where you don't really do anything, and so that's what I really like about it, is that it's very calm in that way. But I hate a lot of how it's programmed. Like, I wish a lot of things were like slightly more efficient. Like, I don't like how you have to pay to collect all on every island without a cooldown. I feel like that could be free. I feel like it could be easier to hatch monsters. I don't like the waiting. You know, I really don't like waiting in video games for no reason. And that's something that My Singing Monsters really likes to do. So I like the community, but the game itself has a lot of friction, which is sad. I think it could be a little bit more enjoyable in that sense. Bonk. There we go. Oops. Oops. No, that's fine. There we go. And I don't know how that's gonna translate. We're gonna see if that works, this hand, or if I'm gonna have to fix it up at all. I don't know if that translates at all. Here. We're gonna do probably a frame from 27 to 30. Does that work? Does that work? Come on. Oh, sorry. I changed the frame rate and stuff. Uh-oh. It's 12 frames. The end clip is 30. There we go. Oh, yeah, you can see. That looks like you're putting the arm behind. Okay, I think that works. It's very weird when you just play, like, the 2 frames, but I just want to see if that animation style worked. There we go. Also, sorry, I'm just reading over the chat. Yeah, I watched Zion since months. You have been here for a bit. I do remember you. I am 1 year and 3 months into My Singing Monsters, and I didn't spend a single cent. Let's go. I am worried. I am slightly worried for some of you. I'm glad that you haven't spent anything. I am kind of worried for some people in all of the games. I do feel like kind of bad. I do feel like I'm kind of like, I don't want to say I'm working with them to do this, but it feels a little bad that I'm complicit in like people spending a ton of money in My Singing Monsters. That does make me feel kind of weird. Same with like any other game, which is kind of why I haven't played some gacha games. But like probably, hold on, I'm gonna time you out. You gotta chill. There you go. I do feel a little bad. Like I feel like I'm complicit in making people at least get back into My Singing Monsters, and then maybe by extension paying for My Singing Monsters. Like paying I've seen some people pay like a ton of coins, like a ton of realized money for like coins or gems or something like that, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Can I paste the keyframe here? So it's gonna bend in, and then the arm's gonna go out. Luckily, you can copy a lot of keyframes. Maybe I should animate the face so I don't have to keep duplicating the face. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm just doing a lot of mental juggling right now. Also, I'm a Cookie Run Kingdom player for 5 years, and I'm free to play. See, that's good. I'm fine with that. I feel bad, by the way. I feel bad, like, being like, oh, yeah, I'm playing more Cookie Run Kingdom, or, oh, I'm playing more My Singing Monsters, or something like that. And then having, like, the player base be like, I just spent $1,000 on this game to speed stuff up, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I feel slightly complicit in that bad behavior. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, hi, by the way. You can just say Lunar. Wait a minute, are you Lunar from the... This just connected the neurons in my brain. Are you from the Discord as Lunar as well? Oh my goodness. If so, that just connected some neurons. I never put those together. That's crazy. Hi, by the way. Oh my goodness. Here. My brain has grown a wrinkle. I know it is crazy. I am trying to learn new things every day, and it definitely feels like that for sure. Whenever I'm always trying to learn something new, and I'm like, oh my goodness, is this how the world worked? And I never knew. I should have probably known this, but I didn't. I just like looking. I'm trying to animate, but I just started spinning my rig, and it looks so whimsical. Are you doing 3D animation? Oh, big if cool. But yeah, I've been trying to learn a lot of things every day, and a lot of neurons have been connecting. Okay, I got like a giant, I don't know why, I found a giant encyclopedia And every day I've been reading one page from it, and the encyclopedia just has like random facts on it. All sorts of different cool facts about the world. And I really like enjoying it. Sometimes I read a page on geography. I found out that Africa was called the Dark Continent because it was so hard to access at one point. Here, let me draw. This is how I'm going to draw Africa. That's good enough, Africa. I found out that so many of the edges into Africa are really steep. Like normally, if you're going onto an island, right, you have the water. And then the island kind of starts going up. But for a lot of Africa, it was like a very sharp incline up. So it was very hard to access. And so it was called the Dark Continent because it was very hard to access any of Africa. And I was like, what? That's cool. I didn't know that. I only heard of the Dark Continent from Hunter x Hunter. It's real? That's a real word? That's like a real place, like a real name for a place? That's cool. I gotta move that head up. I need to move that face up. That forehead looking huge. There we go. Let's move it up a little bit. And bonk. I think that's a little better. And then the leaf might cover it up, right? The leaf that we have is gonna make it look not as big-headed. And also, I think that's fine. No, I think that's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. Hello, I haven't been on a stream for a while. Hi, welcome on in. I also haven't, like, streamed in a bit. To be fair, I feel like, I don't know if this is just like a weird slump that we're in, but I feel like I also haven't, like, I don't know what to do with the channel at the moment, because I realized, like, everything I've done, hold on. I realized, like, everything I've done is like less than 500 views. Like the last like 12 videos, we got some outliers, but I'm like, man, almost everything is less than like 500 views. No one was watching these, so I don't know. I want to make stuff for, like, you know, people who watch it. Otherwise I could just play by myself. So I'm like, what can I make that people would like? And it's interesting. I don't know. Like, I was like, I don't know. Do people want to see more My Singing Monsters? That thing got nothing. I hope it's an outlier, but if not, I'm like, maybe I don't do My Singing Monsters. Maybe no one wants to see that anymore. Which I think is not true. But also, I don't know. The data says also not true. I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing the data. Some people are like, no, I want to see more My Singing Monsters, but then the data says otherwise. I know you do Minecraft on lives, but I think a chill Minecraft Let's Play would be cool. I haven't done that in ages. I haven't done that in a while. I would like to do like a half heart, a hardcore world. You see a lot of hardcore worlds, but I think it would be cool trying to see like a half a heart hardcore world where you just survive with only one half heart. I think it would change the gameplay up a lot, at least for me. Bonk. Play Minecraft hardcore on the newest version. Also, yeah, I would have to learn a lot on the newest version. I haven't played on the newest version in a while. I think that'd be cool though. We could do something like that. Also, hey Zion, what do you think of the Discord age verification drama? I heard that, well, okay, I don't know a lot of what's happening. I just heard that, like, it's pretty... Guys, the Discord drama right now is kind of crazy. The Discord situation is crazy right now. Like a 30-minute video rambling about nothing. That's what you would see in a video. Like a bad video essay. Guys, the Discord drama right now is crazy. Not clickbait. I don't really have an opinion on it too much. I mean, like, it's complicated. It's a little bit nuanced. I think the concept of being like, well, I don't want like 5-year-olds to be on random Discord servers that can be like very bad for people. You know, you want some kind of way to stop a whole bunch of like very young people from accessing very dangerous servers. But on the other hand, it's like I don't trust any platform with your data actually. So I don't know what to do, right? It's kind of weird. I get that they're trying to like at least, you know, stop themselves from being a little bit liable to that kind of thing, to being like, oh, we didn't want to like let kids talk to anybody on the platform who could be potentially malicious. You don't want a Roblox situation. But I don't know, man. It's hard. The logistics of it being like real, the logistics of like trying to ensure that people are safe on a platform is very hard, I've learned. And you really quickly get into a lot of problems. So I think the concept is slightly noble, if that's really what they're trying to do, but also like, you're hesitant. You gotta be a little hesitant. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of companies data farming, and I feel like that's what your data could be used for. I'm worried about your data leaking. I'm worried that's a possibility. There's just too many like bad variables. Copy all these frames, paste them all over here. And then we're gonna do a little trick. We're gonna do a little sneaky trick here called flipping the image. I'm a little sneaky. So I don't have to draw the image again. I just flip it. And now we're doing the other side. There we go. And now we'll see if that works. Bonk. And right there. The age verification is a lie. That's the thing. It's like, I don't know. There's too many variables there. I don't know how people could do it. I feel like anyone 13 and below should be banned. I get it. I just don't know how you could filter that out. Lying on the internet is fairly easy, I found out. So I don't know. And also lying on the internet has just been like a thing for years. I don't know how you get around that without being like, give me something to prove that you're telling the truth. And it's like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to give you any of my data, so I don't know what to do there. I don't think we can use a trust system, but I also don't think I want to hand you anything to prove it. It's pretty bad, all right? I get it. It's a pretty rough situation. The Discord situation, kind of crazy, guys. Before we can talk about the Discord situation, this episode is it's sponsored by this. Oh, it's sponsored by the Shimmies. Actually, this kind of works. It looks a little silly. Schmoovin. Oh, dang it. I didn't think about the shadows. No, that's fine. Actually, that works. It's not too bad. Ooh, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. What is this dance? Give him weight and he's exercising. That would be kind of cool to do like a little bit of a workout one. That's funny. There we go. And we still gotta make sure that it functions properly. There we go. And copy these. Copy frames. Go over here. Paste keyframes. Uh-oh. That's not how I wanted to do it. Uh-oh. The Roblox situation is worse? Yeah, I mean, it's way worse. I don't feel comfortable playing Roblox just because it's so bad. So I don't know. That's how bad Roblox is for me. And I'm like, ooh, I don't. Well, at least playing it live, I'm like, I don't know. It's a lot of responsibility. I don't like. When Roblox fixes their problems, I'll consider playing it again live. Bunk. But I don't think they're gonna do that. They seem fairly fine with whatever they got going on. Bonk. Okay, perfect. Why is it bald? We haven't drawn it yet. We haven't drawn the leaf yet. Here, let's see how that looks really quick. Oops. Go all the way to the beginning. How do I do that? This one? Nope, this just goes back one. There we go. you're shipping way too quick. The frame rate's off. There we go. That's supposed to be 35. I keep getting that wrong. Oh, don't hurt him. Let's see. Hold on, I'm thinking. Because this is based off of an actual dance. I'm just wondering if it looks nice. Maybe we need a little bit more knee bend, I think. We might need just slightly more knee bend. Okay. That's funny. Also, you don't play Roblox, you're not a fan of it. That's fair. That's fair. They got a lot of stuff to fix over there. Bonk. Okay, I bend down. I mean, you do a small knee bend. You can see the knees bend a little bit. But maybe I wanted the knees to bend a little bit more. Okay, we'll try that. Whomp. I'm breaking your knees. Bam, they're gone. They're gone. Because I need you to bend just a little bit more down. Sorry. And then there we go. We'll stitch you back up like nothing happened. There we go. Perfect. Nice. How is that for a knee bend? Bump, bump, bump. That feels like we bent a little bit further down. Perfect. And now we gotta fix that over here. I think it's this frame. So we'll copy you. You think it's looking good? Okay. Maybe it's just on me, to be fair. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Paste keyframe. And then we are going to rotate. And let's see. Go back. Play. Sorry, I'm analyzing this. Being like, do I like this? If anything, I don't know. I don't know how I like the middle. Like, that's part of the dance, but honestly, I kind of prefer just this section. I might not animate the entire dance. I don't know. I kind of just like this section. I think this is a little cuter. You forgot the leaf? Yeah, we gotta work on that. I felt a little lazy. I do that last. Zion actually scared to give his face because he's secretly 50 and using a voice changer. I'm that old. I'm that wrinkly and old. It's too many wrinkles for the screen. I feel like you would be grossed out. It's like a raisin. My face. How's that? I mean, I kind of like this. I kind of think this is a little cuter here. I mean, we'll try it one more time just to see. Maybe I'm coping. Maybe I'm like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. You're overreacting me. Womp womp. Nah. You know, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. The last frames are perfect. Okay, I think it's fine then. I just think there's a rhythm to this one. The like bump, the bump, 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 and then that's a little weird of a shimmy. Whatever, we'll keep it around. It's fine. And then we'll animate from there. We'll keep drawing from there. So far, I only play My Singing Monsters at Minecraft and Plants vs. Zombies reflourished only. That's it? You only got like 3 games on your roster, on your playback loop? That's kind of crazy. I mean, I get it. Like, that's what I heard often is that like a lot of you guys only like 2 to 3 games. And I think those are like the ones that you come back to. Those are the comfy games, you know? Everything else is kind of like a... like I don't know. It's a lot of commitment. I get it. It's a lot of commitment diving into a new game. All right. I feel that too. I feel that when I did I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this one because while I like it, right? I did the what's it called? Robot Alchemic Drive. Like that's a new game that I was doing, and it feels like there's a lot of story, So it feels like you could lose a lot of context, and I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it puts people off because they're like, I've never heard of this game, and also it's different than all the things I know. So I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. Type of scenario. Oh, did I draw something over here by accident? Oops. Oops. Maybe I drew something further away. An Among Us Live would be peak. This is not going to happen. I can't do this one. I don't know if no one watches Among Us. Don't be silly. People say they watch Among Us. They don't watch Among Us. That's a silly. Okay, let me try to draw the. Let me fix myself to try to draw the stem. I gotta focus up really quick. Hold on a second. Bam! How's that for it? Ooh, okay, I like that. That's a good little stem. Womp. Now we can start coloring it in. Though I feel like, hold on. I feel like, what was I gonna fix from down here? There's something wrong down here. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I miss. This has shading. This side doesn't have shading. There's no shading over here. That's what I wanted to fix. Is that it? Is that it? Is that the only thing that's bothering me? I think we're good. Also on the other side, we lack this shadow. I don't like that. I don't like that. The weird inconsistencies. You always miss something. Wait a minute! No! Wait a minute! Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. You can't even tell? That's evil! This is a different shade of red! Don't tell me. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Maybe I keep it. Maybe I keep it. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is evil. This is not the color black. This is like a dark maroon. Evil. Why would they do this? It looks like you picked black, but it's a dark, deep red. Oh no! Maybe we just go with it. Maybe no one will notice. No one will notice. That's evil! I'll have to find a way to fix it. That's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me. Oh no! Maybe I could overlay it with like a black fill layer or something. Why would it be so sneaky like that? Evil, I say, evil. And the thing is, right, if you have a let's just draw this. If you have like the fill layer and you hit it like that, you can see that it changes how it looks. So I don't want to use the fill layer to kind of like color over the image, because that's not gonna work. But why would they make it so subtle? Oh, that's fine. We roll with it. We roll with it. It's gonna be slightly. You can kind of see it if you really look. That it's like a red maroon. Ah! Whatever. Okay, there you go. I'll find an overlay or something. Whatever. Nobody would ever ruin the poor Zion stream, right? I feel like if we did Among Us, I would be executed every time. Like as soon as we start, people would just choose to throw me out because it's funny. And it would be funny, but I think it would make a really boring stream. Here, let me do this. Okay. I gotta lock in and be a little bit good with this. There we go. Is that also nice? Yeah. I like that it's like a slight bend. So you see like a slight dip in the leaf, but hardly anything. We do a little bit of squash and stretch right here. Oh, there you go. You should play Minecraft story mode. but I feel like I'm the only one that would watch it. Yeah, look, that's fair. I feel like that's the same thing for like the Pikmin stream we did. I feel like right now, how do I say this? Right now we're just like so small channel wise. I know we got like 5K subs, I guess, so it's not that small, but it's small enough to the point where like the streams and videos have like 2 people watching. And like that's it. So so yeah, I don't know, probably you would be the only person watching. I think it's interesting though. I haven't played Minecraft story mode, but I remember seeing it be like the last thing that Telltale made before they got executed. Is Telltale around anymore? Did that company die out? What happened to them? I think they're gone. So that's a little rough here. And I think I want this to kind of dip down a little. I don't know how that's going to look. We're going to see. And dip. And then over here, then the leaf is going to go up a little bit because now it's up in the air. And then the leaf is going to be like going down now. Gotcha. Bonk. Bonk. There we go. They went bankrupt. Tragic. They got executed, man. That's so sad. To be fair, I don't know. They made the same game like 40 times. They made the same game with slightly different lore 40 times, alright? The model was crashing and burning hard at the time. Though to be fair, what's the superhero game that came out a while ago? It's not Distro. What's it called? Also by the way. There's like a game that came out recently that was practically a Telltale game about superheroes, but not Telltale. I didn't play it, but I heard it. I heard like that thing went crazy online for a while. Dispatch? Yeah, there you go. Not Distro, Dispatch. And I was like, well, I didn't play it. But I was like, this is practically Telltale. Practically a Telltale game. I haven't seen it in years, but I'm like, this looks familiar. This looks awfully familiar to what I remember. Ooh, this one's a little bit weird. I want to make a little bit of depth here. I normally don't do this rule, but I'm trying to add a little bit of depth here, because this one's like, this one's kind of like leaning in a little bit. Like womp, we're leaning in a little bit, so I kind of want to show the top of the stem here. There we go. And then something like this. Ooh, womp. Did that look good? Nope. Womp. What about that? Maybe a little bit too big. It takes a little bit of trial and error here. There we go. Oh, you're still here. Oh, Shockwave left. Oh, yeah. You think you're gonna head out? Oh, bye. Oops. Wrong person. Sorry. Also, Zion, you should play the Bye Bites. What is Bye Bites? Hold on. Bye Bites. What is Bye Bites? Bonk. Oh, this is like Spore. I think you did you recommend this one? I heard Sapling. I remember Sapling. That's interesting. Ooh. I don't know. I feel like, again, this is a cool concept. Same with Sapling. I heard that it was like a very ecosystem type game, which I think is interesting. But again, I'm like, I don't know if anyone would watch it, is the sad part. Flunk. I'm at a weird point right now where I'm like, I don't know what to make because I don't know what anyone would watch at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of things that people are like, oh yeah, this would be cool if you played this, but like realistically, people aren't watching it or wouldn't watch it. Flunk. So I'm at a weird era right now. We're at a weird transitional era. I think it would be kind of nice. I cannot get this stem right. I think it would be kind of nice if I did, how do I say it? If I played a variety of games, but then like did like, I don't want to say like an animation of it, but like a little bit like of here. This is the only thing I got to go off of at the moment. So you gotta cut me some slack for using the same short, but being like I played this game or whatever, and then I can show the game world like this, and we could be exploring the world in this kind of art style. I think that would be kind of cute, for something that we could do, so that I could at least show it to some people who aren't interested in the game. I don't know. We could start going into more animation stuff. I think it would be kind of cute. Lion, why do you have Steam open? Do I? I don't think so. I don't have Steam open. Thanks for letting me know, though. Bonk. Yerk. Or I don't know. Maybe it says I do. It's very weird. Am I playing anything? Is it good? It's probably bad. I have played a lot of Marvel Rivals to get footage for, what is it? For a lazy edit to show some 3D models and do a lot of analysis on the models to be like, how do they do the outlines? I think the outlines are kind of cool in Marvel Rivals. I think they do it like this. Bonk. I'm gonna go crazy. Maybe I'll just kind of hold on. We're gonna do like the first. No, we'll just hit play. I'm just looking at the stem. I'm like, am I crazy? I don't know if the stem looks nice at all. I think it's fine. Again, maybe let's shorten this to like the first 5 frames. I think that's fine. Yeah, you can see it bounce. It's a good kind of bounce. I think maybe the I think maybe the transition between these 2 frames is a little harsh for the stem. Whatever, we'll keep it around. And back to 35. It's a lot of back and forth, this art style, or animating. Make the leaf like thinner so it looks 3D. Make the leaf thinner so it looks 3D. I don't know what that means. Oh, I get you. Yeah, I have kept it 2D. I think that's just the art style. The like one of the rules of the art style. Like here, it also stays 2D. So I think one of the rules for the stem is that I'm not doing like a. How would you even do? How would you even show this? Like I'm not doing like a 2.5D leaf, like something like that. It's always like a sharp facing the camera leaf. I don't know how to explain it better than that. But yeah, that would be nice if it didn't break like one of the rules that I'm going for with art style. But thank you for letting me know. Thank you for the advice. I think you're right. I think the art style is just the wrong thing. There we go. That's black. We're swapping to black again. Instead of using dark red maroon. Silly maroon. What a weird color. Oh my goodness. I just reminded. That's something that Bugs Bunny says a lot. That's been like, it just reminded me. It was like a trigger. One of Bugs Bunny's insults is always like, what a maroon. He always says it like that too. What a silly maroon. And I'm like, haha. And I believe that's a color, but I really love the way he says it. It's kind of infectious. Here, a little bit lower. Whop. Like that, perchance. Perchance. Let's go, bonk, bonk. And then that third one is going to be the flat one. Okay. This music seems so familiar, but I don't know where it's from. Is it Nintendo? It is, but I don't know. Where is it? Hold on. Where's my... It is... Oh, it's... Wow, this is from Pikmin. It's Pikmin 3. This is the Guardian of Hope. Here. That's what that sounds like. From Pikmin. It's very calm. It's very calming. There we go. Bam. Back to this. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Pikmin has a lot of like, I don't know how to describe a lot of the music that it's doing, but I love the weird instrumentation. It has a lot of like, I don't know what instrument that is, but but it has a lot of that throughout the entire time you're running around and stuff, and you just hear. There you go. Okay, now I need to listen to. And okay, now I need to listen to heavy satanic rock to balance out the mood. It's a little bit too cutesy. You're right. You're right. You gotta balance it out every now and then. I will say, every time I play The Binding of Isaac, the music is very grim. So I'm like, man, even though I'm happy, the vibes are down. Because it's just so like, the ambiance is so depressing in that game. So it also feels like, I don't know, I need to not play the original soundtrack. I need to have some music in the background or something, because it's sad. Same with Pikmin. Sometimes you're like, man, this is a vibe, but it's like too much of a different vibe. You know, it's too calm or whatever. Did it really have all these bends for the dance? It feels like so much bend here. No, yeah, that's fine. That's crazy. How's the leaf looking? Oh, okay, the leaf is fine. I'm just making sure. I'm just analyzing it. Reminds me of the Forest of Hope, or was it the Forest of Graves? It's a very sad time. To be fair, I still had fun. a lot of Pikmin died, but that's okay. I will say I really enjoyed the Pikmin playthrough. Again, it's one of the things. How many people watched? 140. Again, it's a thing no one watched, but I liked. Okay, I liked the Pikmin playthrough. I hope some of you did. Is the stem good? I'm not good at proportions. The stem is getting a little bigger. This is like when you draw a circle 500 times and you start off with like something like that and you end up with something weird and wobbly because you're just tracing the same thing over and over again. That's okay. Pikmin 3 is a lot shorter, but it's more packed. One day we'll play it. I don't know. Maybe. Again, one of the things no one cares, but I care. I care to play it. Now that's bothering me that it's going a little bigger. Hold on. Can you notice it when it's in an animation? No, you can't. Okay, it's subtle. If you can't notice it when it's being animated, that's fine. You care? Fair enough. I think that's... Well, thank you. I don't know if enough people care. Maybe I'll phrase it like that. Bonk. It's like, I always consider YouTube as like I'm working at like a pizza shop or something, at like a restaurant. And, if not enough people want something from the menu, I'm like, okay, I guess we'll take it out of the menu because not enough people want this item. Because what's the point of making a ton of spaghetti if no one's gonna eat the spaghetti? And then it's like, well, now I have way too much spaghetti. I cannot draw depth. I can't draw. We have a stem, and then I want to make the stem. You would make it like that, right? You would have to like shorten the proportions of it to make it more this way, to kind of make it tip more further in. I'm struggling with depth. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm so bad. Something like this maybe? Bonk. There we go. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yoink. How does that look? No. Looks like the stem just shrunk. Bonk. Zion Poppy Playtime, Chapter 5. When it's out. I haven't played the other ones. I only played one. I only played Chapter 1 of Poppy's Playtime. And then I didn't get around to playing the other 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So I don't know. Also, they're long. I saw that it was like Chapter 2 was like 8 hours long. I'm like, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. It's not that crazy. It's not that long. But in the scheme of things, the first one was like an hour and a half. It was very compact. Because there was a trial, of course. Like, it was like a free trial or whatever. But still, it felt way too long of a commitment, I thought. So I didn't do that. Learn perspective. I'm trying. Chapter 5, the prototype was Juster the whole time. It's not so hard. What, to draw in perspective? There you go. We'll just keep it the same. Bunk. Perfect. Somewhere around there. Also, I might leave soon, but I'll stay longer. That's okay. I get it. If you gotta go, feel free to go. Again, I just wanted to relax over here. So we're not doing anything in particular in here. Do I start going up again? Nice. Okay, I'll start leaning the leaf down. Something like that. Nope. Something like that. Something like that. Hold on. Something like that. I said something like that. Yeah, because then that's going to jump back up. How is that? Bump, bump, bump. And then that's going to go up again. Okay, good. Good. Make the circle bigger, maybe? I know, it's one of the things where it's like, it's just a bunch of trial and error. This is the thing about animating. It's just a whole bunch of like back and forth, trial and error. It's either really relaxing or really frustrating, depending on who you are. Something like that. That's a little bit too weird of a shape for the leaf. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see whether it's good or not. And I realize I should have copied 1, 2, 3, 4 frames. Let's do at least copy those frames. Copy. And then we're gonna move them. Hopefully it doesn't destroy anything over here. Paste. There we go. So now how does it look? I think that's fine. Well, where does the keyframe end? Where does that one end? We'll do maybe 1, 2... Sorry, this is a lot of mental work. It ends there. Okay. I think it's that keyframe where it ends. Ends right there. There we go. And this keyframe goes over here. Bunk! So now let's do end at 12. And play. I don't like how it snaps back. I mean, I kind of like it. I feel like we need to animate the bunk. Here, let me go do it. What keyframe would that be? This one. This one feels a little too sharp. I need a transition frame for the stem to go back up, I think. Maybe? But I think that looks nice. I think that's fine. Right? I don't know if it's just bothering me that the... Oops. Oh. I don't know if it's bothering me that the stem is just snapping between 3/4 and 90 degrees. Hold on, I gotta look at it a little bit more. I don't know if I'm just coping. I might just be coping. This one's fine. Huh. Sorry. Maybe these frames have to be over here too. Yeah, that's what's bothering me. Look at that. That's where it's snapping. That's silly. But I kind of like this. That's why it's a lot of back and forth. Make it bigger and squish the stem to the point. Point it in and WTV. To be absolutely honest, I'm a beginner, but I'm trying to learn and get good. I want to learn how to draw box bodies. Well, I hope you can get better at drawing box bodies. I know. To be fair, I am also really bad. I tried to understand what that meant, but I didn't understand the comment quite too well, because I'm bad. I'm bad. There we go. I don't know. It's a little bit of trial and error. We're just learning as we're going. Never look up the Jujutsu. The JJK volumes I heard were crazy, to be fair. I couldn't get into Jujutsu Kaisen, which is sad, because everyone was like, oh, this is peak, but I couldn't get into it. I feel so bad. Here, maybe these 2 frames. We're gonna delete these 2 frames. As much as I like them, we're gonna delete these 2 frames. Remove keyframes, and we're going to add. We're gonna put these 2 frames here. I think, right? It's still crouch. Still crouch. Or is it? No. We could work with this. Copy keyframes. Go over here. Paste keyframes. Perfect. Now how does that look? I think the didn't quite fix my problem. There we go. Maybe the issue is that I tried to do the 2.5D and I didn't quite like that. Bonk. Hold on. Also, where's the music? What happened to the music? It has not been that long, has it? This one's just empty. Hold on. I think we gotta cut to the 3rd one. There we go. That's weird. If there's not at least like a little bit of music, it feels a little bit creepy. Feels a little bit like off-putting. There we go. Also, I'm making a Deltarune fan game on Scratch. On Scratch is crazy. To be fair, I haven't really messed around with Scratch, but like, can you do that? Can you make that kind of game in Scratch? I thought you could do like simple like Hello World kind of stuff. I didn't know you could make like big games on there like that. That's cool. Hopefully it goes well. Scratch can make anything? Really? That sounds crazy to me. I don't know. To be fair, I haven't really messed around with Scratch, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of just like, when I was learning how to program, I just kind of like dove into the deep end. I was kind of just like, all right, throw me in, Chief. I'm good. And I never used any of those programs. The kind of like taught you how to code. Bump. There we go. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna fix the stem issue by just making it squared. Removing the depth. You haven't started yet? Oh. Wait, oh, what? You use Scratch to make art? Use it as like a drawing program? Hold on, maybe Scratch program. Maybe I'm misconstruing. No, what? Wait, no, this? No, it is this? Hold on. You telling me you drawing on this? Actually? You use Krita too? I do use Krita. Yeah, you are correct. It will be time for me to go. Good night. I'll see you around. Goodbye. This is crazy to use as like a drawing program. That's from 2015 or so. That is the first image I saw. Here, Scratch program, 2026. Has it, I mean, to be fair, I can't tell if it's different or not. To me, it looks kind of the same. But using that to draw is crazy. I don't know how good of a drawing program that is, though. Maybe it's good. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't judge. Maybe it's actually good. Monk. There we go. Yeah, I just think that's crazy. Funk. How's that? Ooh, that's a little bit thick of a stem. Shwop. Let's cut it down a little bit. Just so it fixes my weird irritation problem. This is something that you should never do in animation. I know. When you have like two angles and they like coincide like that, you always want like something like that. You never want to have like something like this in animation. You never want to have these two collide or whatever. But it's fine. It's fine. I already did it. What brush do you use? What brush is this? I use that one. There's a lot of brushes. Ink 4 at like a giant scale. At like a 15 scale. I think it looks kind of nice. Oops. When it's like thinner. But I like the texture. Funk. I like the texture at like a size 15 to size 20 because I really like the uneven look of these edges. Funk. I use Scratch to make my Singing Monsters variants when I'm bored. Am I crazy? That's... what? I gotta look at Scratch. I gotta look at projects people have made on Scratch. I didn't know you could cook with this. Alright, I didn't know you could cook with this. It's like hearing someone be like, oh yeah, I just cook on like plain wooden boards. I'm like, what? You don't use like a frying pan or something? No. Just only pure wooden boards and like a rock slab, and that's all I need. And I'm like, that's crazy. But very impressive. Very impressive, I guess. Here, this is when it's going down and then crouch, right? Going down and then crouch. So one frame? Okay, it's when I hit the floor. Sorry, I'm just trying to pay attention to when I should copy these frames. Copy keyframes, and then I'll paste them here. Bonk. Perfect. Okay, will that make me go less insane? Play. No, it won't! I think it's just because it's snapping back and forth. Hold on. Maybe if I do... I'm just trying to see what would make me not go crazy with these frames. What if I do frame... starts at frame 4. There we go. How does that look, perhaps? I think that looks better. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just going a little crazy. Also, the crunch of the brush. Yeah, it has a nice texture to it. It has a little nice crunchy look to it, which I really like. Bunk. There we go. I think that's fine enough. If I regret it, I could always change the keyframes later. That's how you just gotta kind of go with it. You gotta be like, well, I don't know if this is quite the vibe, but this is how we're keeping it. Bunk. Also, a Scratch stream would go hard. What would I do in it? Also, you gotta go. Bye, by the way. What would I make on it? Just like a hello, like a world script? I don't know. Well, apparently you can make games on it. Should we try to make like a game? I'll have like a stream dedicated to trying to make like a very small game on Scratch, and that's it. I could try. I don't know how that would go. We would try for like 5 seconds, and I'd be like, "Oh, guys, this is kind of tough." ChatGPT, make me a game in Scratch, please. And then it just fails to do so. I don't know. I'll look into Scratch. Also, Zen, can you make songs? I have not made... Here's the thing. I don't play instruments. I've not made any music whatsoever. I feel like if we make music live, it will be horrible. It will be like a horrible experience for you guys. You're going to be hearing like, burnt. Nope, wrong key. Burnt, burnt, burnt. Nah, that's not good. Burnt, burnt, burnt. That's just what you're going to hear the whole time. I don't know if you want that. I feel like that's going to be suffering for you. I could give it a shot, but I'm just saying for your own good, all right? For your safety, I don't know if you want to hear that. I don't know if you want to listen to that. After like 10 minutes, it's like, all right, you can do the rest off stream, man. I don't want to hear this. So I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will. There we go. I'm gonna put the stem over here. Oh, that's a little bit fat of a stem. Nope, that's a little bit. Something like that. There we go. Oops. It's a lot of. You're drawing the same square over and over again, expecting different results. I'm playing Cassette Beast? I've never heard of that game. Ooh, hold on. Let me look it up. Cassette Beast. Cassette Beast. Oh, this is cute. Is this like I can't say the name of it or else Nintendo will come at them like crazy. Is this the not Nintendo game where you fight monsters with other monsters? Oh, cool. They have a record flee item. The record function is interesting. Weird. That's cool. Interesting. I have not seen this game before. Oh, the art style? I want to say the art style looks kind of cool. Oh, this is bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to show the art style. This is a very like low res pixelated image. Oh my goodness. This one is not the best image to show this off. Oh, very, very beautiful graphics, I'm sure. It's just that the kind of resolution is bad. This is a 1920 by 1080 image. I don't know why it's so choppy looking on the screen there. Ooh. There we go. Again, I'm still trying to finish my drink. My lemonade and zucchini drink. And then I got like 2 giant boxes of strawberries that someone gave me. And there's like 40 strawberries in there. So I need to finish those also. And I'm panicking. I'm like, I got too many fruits and veggies. I gotta eat. So after I finish the zucchini lemonade, I gotta make strawberry lemonade so I could use the strawberries because I'm like, I don't want them to go bad. Strawberries go bad like within a week. I'm panicking. I have a deadline in which I gotta chug all these fruits before they go bad because I don't want to throw them away. So I gotta be like, oh no, quick, 3 days remaining. I gotta eat them. Strawberries are my comfort food. They're so good. I'm glad you enjoy them. Hold on. There we go. I'm glad you enjoy them. Personally, I can't eat strawberries by themselves, which is so sad. I gotta eat them with something. And for me, that something is... Hi, by the way. For me, that something is... Like I like to eat it with oatmeal. It's like the only thing I'll eat the strawberries with, and also like yogurt, because I'm like otherwise I will not eat it, and I'll feel bad, because I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna throw it away. I can't. I gotta eat it. And some whipped cream. That sounds beautiful. I have not gotten whipped cream in a long time. Also, hi, by the way. Zen Zero, see an orange or an apple? This is an orange, a clementine specifically. Very cute. There we go. Also, hi, by the way. I'm finally back. I'm finally back in your streams. I hope you remember me. Hi, by the way. I'm sorry. I think partially on my behalf, I have not I've like not streamed consistently and or for a while. So I am sorry. That this is like one of the only times that you've been able to like come over here. But hi, by the way. Nice to see you again. I know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't like streamed in a while, and I also don't know how to handle the streams. I feel weird. I feel like I've taken a small break or small inconsistencies, and that's thrown me off so bad. How is this? Bunk, bunk, bunk. And then this one is going to be, how is this one going to be? Sorry, I'm just looking back and forth. Making sure the stem is normal. It's normal-ish, normal enough. There we go. Just making sure, just making sure. I know, I feel bad. I haven't consistently been streaming. But also, I don't know what to stream. It's been pretty, we've been in a pretty weird transitional period, I think. Is that fine? That's fine. That's fine. You can't tell the difference. There we go. Zion, what is your second least favorite vegetable? Do I have a least favorite vegetable? Am I a hater? Sorry. Oops. I was gonna pull up a vegetable tier list. Hold on. I gotta come back to you on this one. Here, hold on. I gotta if I use this browser, it's gonna give me ads. And I do not want ads. Where is it? Bonk. We'll do a vegetable tier list right now. Just for you. I got you. I got you. What app do you use for animating? This is Krita, by the way. Bonk. This is an app called Krita, by the way. It is mostly for drawing, but you have, Bonk, you have an animation tab, which is how you're able to do something like this. Give them a little dance. Ooh, I think it's coming along great, by the way. I actually do like the leaf bounce. I don't think it's actually that bad as I thought. I was coping a little bit. It's hard. It's easy to like focus on something that doesn't matter. There we go. I think it's coming along great, by the way. Ooh, I think it's coming along very nice. There we go. Where am I? There we go. Really quickly. Here, let me answer that for you. What is my least favorite vegetable? We are about to find out. Do I haven't tried it? You know what? I'm gonna put artichoke at the bottom. The only time I've ever seen anyone eat artichoke is when they eat it with like bacon around it. I've never seen anyone eat artichoke by themselves, like just boiled artichoke. No. So that's one. There you go. This is kind of mid. I feel like you just kind of add this to whatever. We're gonna go through. Don't worry. I got you. Zion, I'm gonna skedaddle for now. I've been here for about 15 minutes, and it's 10 o'clock for me. Yeah, good night. Yeah, have a good night. Hopefully you get some good rest. Very nice. Very nice. People are sleeping right on time. They have like a good sleep schedule. Good on them. Zucchini, I think, is S tier. You can make it either savory or sweet. I think that's very good. You want a lot of variety, right? Like avocado, I think, is still pretty good. Bell peppers, oh my goodness. I ate some stuffed bell peppers. We're going to continue this in a bit. I ate some stuffed bell peppers a bit ago. And like, oh my goodness. It's so good. It's when you get like a bell pepper. How do I draw a bell pepper? It's like when you get like a bell pepper, shink, you cut it in half, and then you kind of like, the inside's kind of empty, and then you kind of stuff it with like meat. And oh, it was so juicy. Oh my goodness, I dream about it. I'm like, I need to make that again. I was like, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, this tastes so good. I'm gonna cry. So heavy on the S tier. I feel like I could just eat a bell pepper by itself because it's not like spicy or anything. It's very savory. Oh my goodness. Also, I'm just looking at the chat. I gotta look back at the chat. What does Mr. Orange think of apples? They are. I don't know, how do I say this? Controversial take? Mid. They're okay. They're not juicy enough, all right? The apples aren't juicy enough, which is my problem. You bite into one, and it feels like I'm getting dehydrated when you eat an apple. So I don't know how to feel about that. That's my one complaint with eating an apple. I think it's okay. Like it's okay. I would probably eat another fruit before I eat an apple, though. I would probably take a pear over an apple just because it's like slightly sweeter and slightly more juicy. There we go. controversial take, I know. Am I gonna get canceled for that one? for such a horrendously controversial take. I'm sorry. Next video. Apologizing for the controversy. Womp. There we go. That feels like it's a little bit big of a leaf. Yeah, that feels a little bit too big of a leaf. We want to make it just slightly smaller. There we go. Also, Play Webbed, another silly spider game. I'll put it on the list. Here, let me look at it. I'm back. Welcome back, by the way. How do you spell that? Spider. I have not heard of that game. Here's Spider game. Oh, is this real? No, I can't find an actual good spider game. I can't find that game. For some reason, it's recommending me. Here, I gotta zoom this one out. Oh my goodness, the graphics are bad. Is this a real game? Oh my goodness, this looks so cheesy. This is Spider for the PlayStation, and it's a spider with a gun on one hand and a knife on the other. This cannot be real. Is this real? I might play this game. That's actually kind of peak. What is that game? That's kind of cool. Hold on. Let me actually see. Is that a real game? Oh, please be real. Please be real. PlayStation Spider game. Come on. PlayStation. It looks like a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. Spider the video game? This is real? This is real? Hold on, we might play this? Look at that! It's so weird! It's a spider with a gun and a sword! What is this game? Yeah. Hold on, can I get some more context on this game? Dr. Michael Kelly is inventing a device that can transfer minds into a cybernetic insect. One night, a nameless brain villain who is the head of a company known as Microtech Infidelities or Infiltries infiltrates his lab to steal the technology, and during the invasion he gets shocked and electrocuted, and his mind is transferred inside a cybernetic spider. What is this game? That's cool. Your brain gets transferred into a spider, and then you just play as like a robot spider with a gun and a knife. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm gonna play that. Maybe I'll play that for like 10 minutes and we'll see if it's worth it, playing more of it. But that's weird. Also, hi, by the way. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. There we go. Sorry. Back to animating. Sorry, just looking around. Oh, sorry. The game is called Web. You wanted me to play Web. That's the video game you were talking about. Oh, that's a very cute game. Yeah, this looks like a very cute game. I think I've seen it before. I think I've seen the developer talk about this game. Yeah, look at you. You play as a little spider and then you go running around and stuff. That's cool. Maybe. I like the art style. I think I've heard of it before. Sorry, I'm looking through all the comments, by the way. I'm trying to catch up before I continue yapping about nothing. Does Krita do keyframes for 2D animation? Yes, sir. They got a little animation tab and everything where you can do nice frame-by-frame animation. And it's okay. It works fairly well. Bonk. You gotta get kind of used to it, though. I'm used to Flash. Also, did you hear Flash died? I don't know what's happening with Flash right now. Flash was like an animation program that Adobe recently, just out of nowhere, was like, hey, by the way, we're deleting Flash, or I guess it's called Animate. And if you don't back it up, all your files somehow, within like the span of a month or two, they're all going to be wiped away, and you're not going to be able to open up any of your animation software anymore, or any of those files. And people panicked. And I think Adobe has kind of backpedaled. They're like, never mind. You can use animate. We're not going to tear it down or whatever. But like, people were panicking real hard over that announcement. They're like, what do you mean you're going to take it down? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not going to be able to use Flash anymore? What? So that's really sad. That's really sad. I feel really bad for those guys who use Flash or animate. Sorry. I'm so used to calling it Flash. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, now it's not being discontinued. Now it's just on maintenance mode. No, yeah, you're right. You're right. But still, it's crazy. It's crazy, I think. That they would even blind fire a statement like that. No pretext or anything. Just grenade into the room and everybody panic. Also, dude, you should totally play FNAF World at 157%. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't played. I played FNAF 1 and 2 and 3, I think, on stream. There are some people who watched it. I don't know if I'm going to play the series. Also, I don't know if people would want that. I'll consider it if people want that. There you go. But also, 157% is crazy. That's like you're just kind of like flipping through all the cameras. Well, FNAF World is a very different game. I gotta look it up then. Hold on. Bunk. FNAF World. Wait. Okay, what is this an actual? What is this? Is this an actual game? Am I crazy? Is this how FNAF World looks? Here, let me show you. Why are all the images so pixelated? You're getting low-res images today. Is this FNAF World? Is this actually what it looks like? This cannot be how it looks like. This is crazy. That's how it looks like? This is the peak that we're talking about right now? You should play this. And this is the game? Oh, what? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's peak or something. All right. Maybe this is actually peak, and I'm not seeing the vision. Is this made by the real guy, or is this just like an off-brand? Because this looks off. And you battle? Hold on. Everything I'm seeing of this game is so not what I expect. So this is like a Pokemon type. You're like fighting versus these guys, like a Mario Party or something. Sorry, like a Paper Mario or something like that. What is this game? It's official. It's an RPG. I'll think about it, actually. I'll think about it. I don't know. We might do a one-off for it. That's kind of funny. Also, what? It's real? That's crazy. They got too much time on their hands. Wonk. Sorry, I'm a little bit stun-locked. That got me a little bit. There we go. Also, Zion, what is your favorite dinosaur? The beautiful Archaeopteryx. Here. I got you. Archaeopteryx. I can't spell it. Another open image on a new tab. Again, I don't know why it's so low res. Oh, this one's actually kind of nice quality. I think this is kind of how they look. I don't quite know how to find good, like, accurate images of dinosaurs. I'm not gonna lie. It's so hard to find good images of dinosaurs. This is the Archaeopteryx. Or I called it the Archaeopteryx. Not what it's called, apparently. Yeah, it's apparently called the Archaeopteryx. It's a little bird-like dinosaur. Probably the only dinosaur that I would have as a pet. Because all the other ones are kind of crazy. Hold on. Yours is, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Beckelspinax. Beckelspinax dinosaur? Let's look at this dinosaur. Dinosaur review. Bonk. This is just the tail of the dinosaur. Oops. Whop. Let's look at him over here. Ooh. I like the little weird fin. It's weird that it doesn't like go throughout the entire bag. It's just a little bit over here. I wonder why that's like that. Maybe it's lightly like aquatic or something. Like it goes in the water or something like that, and it uses that to like stabilize itself or something. I got no clue. Got little arms. I love how all the dinosaurs had little arms, by the way. I think that's funny. You were around during that time. Why didn't you take a picture yourself? Rude! Cameras weren't around back then. I didn't invent that yet. I was like, someone will get around to making cameras eventually. I don't have to do it. Someone will do it. There we go. Also, really quick, let me continue this tier list, by the way. Asparagus, I'm gonna go, it's kind of mid. I don't know if people like asparagus. Arugula? I don't know what arugula is. I'm gonna put it in like C tier. I feel like that's an ingredient. That's 100% an ingredient. Truffle sprouts, probably F tier. There you go. My second least favorite vegetable, Brussels sprouts. I got you. There you go. That's the answer. We'll continue the vegetable tier list soon. We're going to go back and forth on it every now and then. Brussels sprouts are really good when cooked. Maybe I've just had a bad experience with Brussels sprouts. Maybe I need to try them again. I don't know. It feels like one of those, like, it feels like a vegetable you have to eat. Like, have your Brussels sprouts with some artichoke. It's like, all right, if I have to, maybe I'll try cooking with them. I'll try cooking a little bit with them I'll get back to you on it to see if it's good. We have this small little hole over here, which I don't like. Whenever I have these holes, I just kind of like fill them in. That's why this over here is also dark, because I don't like having like an overlap that's just kind of empty. I like to fill them. I like to fill it out. So I'm just filling in that little centerpiece. There you go. Brussels sprouts are very stereotypical gross veggie. Yeah, sorry. I haven't expanded my horizons yet. I'll have to eat it and come back. I'll have to cook it properly to be like, all right, no, you're right. It's actually on me. I need to expand my taste buds or whatever. There you go. Also, that dinosaur model was a picture of a Giraffe World model from like a game. I know, it's so hard to find like an accurate dinosaur image. I'm sorry. I gotta go to like a museum website in order for me to get like an accurate version of like a dinosaur. But the real one is very similar. Good enough. We'll take it. Good enough. Giraffe World, my bad. Jurassic World. What, you guys never played Giraffe World? You've never seen Giraffe World? It's kind of a peak movie. Oh my goodness. That's what you would see at the bottom of the bin at like an old DVD, at the section of the DVD store. The off-brand ones that you're like, can we see, can I get like Jurassic World for my birthday? And they're like, yeah, sure, we could get you Jurassic World. And then your grandma goes out and buys Giraffe World on accident. Oops. And she was like, what? You want a Giraffe World, right? No! Wrong one, Grabby. I know, that's definitely happened to at least someone. I don't know who watches DVDs anymore. But I feel like that used to be a thing. Now it's what, like looking up a YouTube video or like pirating a video and getting the wrong one on accident or something. I don't like how these are starting to overlap a little bit too much. That feels like it's overlapping too much. But we're going to start to fix it a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. We can work with this. I say, trying to not panic. Bump. Here, sorry, I'm just looking up my previous frames. There we go. And back to normal. Gotcha. And something like, hold on. Something like that. Good enough. Ooh, phew. Also Zion Microraptor. Wait, what? Also Zion Microraptors were tiny house cat-sized raptors that were feathered. What? I've never heard of microraptors. Microraptors. Oh, they're just tiny, like, bird-like dinosaurs. Avian dinosaurs, whatever. Why are they so pixelated? Why is this a 285 by 177 image? There you go. That's your pixelated view of that microraptor. That's very cool. They filled a very weird niche at the time. Interesting. We need to bring those back. This is just a bird. This is actually, this model, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how accurate this one is. This is just like a crow. A weird looking crow, okay? We can bring this one back, all right? Jurassic Park is like, oh no, there's consequences or whatever. They're all gonna be evil or whatever. This is a crow, okay? Probably very simplistic in nature standards. Very cute though, very cute. Also sorry. Hey guys, I'm back. I just went for a Hershey's bar. Hopefully you liked it. Dude, I like the ones with, well, I used to like the ones with almonds in it, but I feel like the almonds are a little bit too, it feels like the almonds got like very hard. Now I'm like, ouch, I'm gonna break a tooth, man. I'm gonna chip a tooth eating this thing. There you go. Copy these frames because I'm lazy. And then we put it right here. Paste. So it goes up, goes down. And then we have one transitional keyframe, which I think is here, right? Slump and then back up. This. Slump. Back up. Probably here. There we go. We can copy this frame. I'm just trying to see what works and what doesn't. Paste. And how does this look? Oh, I think that's fine. Oh, I think that's fine. Yeah, that works. That works. Just making sure. Those cookies and cream flavored. Arguably the best one, by the way. Arguably the best Hershey's bar is the cookies and cream flavor. You're on to something. There you go. Also the compog... Sorry, I'm trying to read the dinosaur name. The Composnagus. I can't read that one. Sorry, that's too hard of a name. Compsognathus is a very small dinosaur. What happened to this guy? Hold on. What'd they do to him? They haven't fed this guy in weeks. Look how skinny this little guy is. They need to plump this guy up. Oh, why they? Yeah, that one's like real skinny. Oh my goodness. Hold on, look at this one. He's so skinny, he's all bones. That's a dumb joke. All right, back to animating me. Stop it. Yeah, that one's a really skinny dinosaur. You would expect them to be a little bit chunkier. Also, have you seen cassowaries? I have not seen cassowaries. I don't know what cassowaries are. Let me look it up, shall I? Cassowaries. Cassowaries. Oh, this is just like an ostrich. This is like an interesting... Why are they so pixelated? Whatever. Don't care. Weird ostrich. It looks like it's a cutout. Like they made a cutout, a fake cutout in like Photoshop, and they just slapped it on this background. It doesn't look real. It looks very cool though. I love how colorful this bird is. But yeah, I mean, ostriches also look like aliens, man. They look weird. Oh, especially this, I don't know, this face is very raptor coated. What is that giant, the giant dinosaur bird? Hold on. That's living right now. It was in Zelda. Zelda bird. From what's the Zelda game called? Skyward Sword bird. What is this bird called? I have no idea. This image doesn't actually show me. It is an East African. Doesn't tell me. Showbill. There we go. Shoebill. I love this bird. This is also one that looks very, well, this looks very bird-like, but also very, like, dinosaur-like, you know? Again, this is one of the things that, like, does not look real. Does not look real. This looks like an animatronic. or it just looks like it's fake. I don't know. It's so beautiful. But yeah, I'm like, is this real? Oh my goodness. Also, have I ever heard of Incredibox? I have not. I have not heard of Incredibox. Incredibox. Oh yeah. Wait, never mind. I've seen this. I've seen the kind of like the short form content version of these where they're rapping and stuff. Yeah. I have in fact heard of that one. Where they're beatboxing and stuff. Nope, yeah. I've heard of that one. That's funny. Oh my goodness. You wouldn't want a 1v10 cassowary? I don't think I want to fight half of those birds. Half of them are crazy. You kidding me? I've seen how vicious they are. Cassowaries are one of the myriad of reasons I refuse to go to Australia. They're really not stacked very well over there. They got like a lot to go up against, I'm not gonna lie. If you're from Australia, you're just constantly battling nature. And they're like, no, it's fine. We have giant spiders. That's okay. You just kind of vibe with them. And I'm like, what? Surely you don't. You can't. They're so huge. They're so intimidating. Flop. Nope. Flop. That might be a little bit too big. That's a little bit too big. Flop. Hold on. Flop. Gotta time it. Oh, I'm holding my breath every now and then to see if that helps with a stroke. That's fine. That's fine enough. I don't know what to talk about. That's okay. You don't have to talk about anything. Or you can just ramble about literally anything, which is very nice, by the way. Don't worry. It's open. I'm not going to call you silly names. I also got to go back to the vegetable tier list. I did start this. I got to finish this. You don't understand. Broccoli. I'm sorry. Everyone thinks broccolis are bad. Broccolis are okay. I think they're fine. I would put it higher up, but I feel like broccolis are very, I don't know. I feel like it depends who cooks them. All right. I can see why they get the slander as like the artichoke or Brussels sprouts, but they're fine. They're fine. Okay. Leave them alone. Beets. I can't have beetroot because beetroots are like potent. They're like potently red. They're like paint. Okay. Anything that touches the beets, you will just like cover yourself in like red paint for like the next week. It's crazy. Crazy, I say. I've not had a squash, so I can't really comment on a butternut squash. I'll come back to that one. I'll try it. I'll let you guys know. There we go. And we're gonna put a cabbage. Cabbage is also fine. Maybe, yeah, people might hate cabbages. I think cabbages are okay. Carrots, also S tier. We got a lot of S tier stuff over there. You can eat a carrot as a snack. You can't really do that with an asparagus. Not the same way, anyways. You like carrots and potatoes? Also S tier, by the way. Hold on. You know what? While we're here, I'll put that in S tier. I think carrots. I'm also putting a red onion up there. Very easy to cook with. Same with a regular onion. They're practically the same. Easy to cook with. They're either like savory or like very sweet if you cook them well enough. Where's the potato? Potato, easy S tier. And where is the... Okay, I already put carrots up there. Yeah, potatoes, easy S tier. The people's fruit. The people's vegetable. There we go. What's chat's opinion on saber-tooth cats? Very interesting. Very interesting. Not a dinosaur, I think. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I don't know. I don't know if what kind of thing they are. I would like to know. People like talk about dinosaurs a lot, but it's crazy that they don't talk about like all the other like prehistoric animals. Like I don't know, like I wanted to find out a lot about like the marine life, the aquatic life of the of like prehistoric times. of dinos, but I was never able to find a lot of good info on that. A lot of people just wanted to talk about the T-Rex, which is fine. Same with the saber-tooth. I find it harder to find info on a lot of those. People really like their dinos, but no one talks about the fish. The plant life I heard was really fascinating. No one talks about the plants. I think saber-tooths are fine though. Big, silly cats with silly, long teeth. What do they need those teeth for? How silly of them. There you go. We want to do a little squat here. Walk. I want to keep the stem a little bit long because we're doing some squash and stretch here. There we go. Tomatoes are botanically fruits, but colloquially a vegetable. So I guess it depends on if you're a nerd. I think they're fine. I think, frankly, guys, the fruit and veggie controversy is a little crazy right now. I think it doesn't matter. You know, it's crazy the argument that people get into. I'm like, I do want to call it a fruit or a vegetable. To me, it's like a controversial take. To me, a fruit and a vegetable are like the same thing. I'm like, whatever. They're like a plant that you eat. I have a hard time distinguishing that. And like peanuts and like cashews, whatever. To me, they're also fruits and veggies. I don't care to put them in a separate tier and like their own category. Tomato are also fine. Maybe I'm kind of putting too many in S tier, I think. Hold on. There we go. Gotta balance it out a little bit. I've seen some people just eat a raw tomato, by the way, just straight up. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really. I'm a little bit traumatized by the time I made a salad and I had too many tomatoes in it. And now I don't like the taste of tomatoes. It kind of threw me off. But good on you if you like tomatoes. It's not my kind of thing. I kind of fallen off a little bit. Maybe I'll come back. I saw some people eating just like a raw tomato and they seem to have liked it. Cauliflower, it's okay too. Celery, kind of underrated. Right there. I'll put you in B tier. I think you're going to eat a nice celery with peanut butter. That's the kind of classic. Some people dip it in ranch or whatever. I like peanut butter. Corn, please rate an S tier. I'm kind of a hater, you know what? I think it's good. I think the fact that it's on a cob is what puts it a little bit lower. I'll put it in A tier because I think it's good. I think it could be sweet. I think it could be savory. I think there's a lot of variety. I think if you're eating it straight from the cob, it gets like in your teeth a little bit. It's kind of like a little bit of a hassle to eat, you know. If you're like slathering the corn with something, you can get it stuck on your face a little bit. It's a little bit much, you know. It's a little bit much to deal with. Though to be fair, by itself, it's pretty nice. I know. Hot take. I understand. Hopefully you do not think less of me because I think that opinion. There we go. Flop. How's that? That's fine. This is the leaf here is gonna be. Does that look good at all? It's kind of shifting in size a little bit. Nah, it doesn't matter. You can't tell. That's how we animate around here. We make sure that you can't even see it too well. All the areas just kind of blend in. Can I add your character to my show? I like it. I'm also an animator. You can sure throw it in there if you would like. This is my little Clementine model. It's just a little orangey character. That's how they look. Bonk. If you want to throw them in the background or whatever, go nuts, man. Bonk. There you go. Also, very cool animation work if you are doing that. I wonder if one day you ever are able to post it. I know, I feel so bad for animators. A lot of the time they're like, I've been working on this for like 5 years. And it's like 10 seconds long. Animation takes a while, okay? I get it. Hopefully you're able to make it one day. And push it out to a platform. Also, what about popcorn? We can't have popcorn without corn. No, you're right. You're right. I think that's why it's an A tier. Again, it would be an S tier if it didn't get like stuck in your teeth. I like corn. I like popcorn. I just don't like it getting in my teeth. That's the one thing keeping it from S tier, is the fact that it has like a contingency, okay? I feel like every time I eat corn or popcorn, I need to like floss my teeth, or else it's gonna stay there. And sometimes you're eating popcorn and it gets stuck between your teeth and you feel it. You feel like your teeth shift ever so slightly and you're like, oh, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I don't know. It kind of throws you off, you know? So that's how I feel about that one. I don't know. uh, Here, bump. And then this goes back to the normal one. So I think we're fine with this. I think I could copy these frames. Bunk over here. I'll paste it. And then we just recycle the frames. We're just lazy from here on out. We just recycle a lot of the frames. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Because the arms are different. No matter what, I have a rule that no matter what, the leaf has to face the right. And so I can't flip the image or else the leaf is going to face the left, and I can't have that. Who's going to tell him he eats corn without knowing? I do. I mean, I eat a lot of it. Just like, I just think it's kind of it's just kind of a little bit of a hassle, sadly. It's tragic, I know. There we go. So let me go back to this. Bonk. Garlic? Honestly, maybe a little bit overhyped. You can make anything taste or smell good with garlic if you like put oil and garlic on a pan. Whatever, we'll have garlic in S tier. Eggplant, I think, is a little bit kind of. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I thought an eggplant, by the way, tasted like a giant grape or something. I thought it was gonna be juicy or whatever. And it turns out it's not. It's practically like a zucchini, or like a pickle or something. And I felt really heartbroken. I was like, no. I wanted it to be like a giant sweet grape that you could just like eat. It looks so good. And then I learned that the inside of it is just like a zucchini or something. It tastes almost like one of those. I was heartbroken, shattered, dare I say. I was like, oh, my hopes and dreams, man. So I think it's fine. You just throw it in a pan or something. Put it in a broth. But it's not the same, okay? The expectations were what really kind of fueled my love for eggplant. And the reality swept in, and it was not as good as I would have hoped. Womp. If you like garlic, why don't you grab a cup of water, put squashed... Wait, what? If you like a cup of garlic, why don't you grab a cup of water, put squashed garlic and butter and mix it, and then drink the whole cup? I'm okay. I do not need the... That sounds like a remedy. If you're sick, you know you could get better if you try drinking this, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that home remedy works. You know what? I haven't tried it though. Maybe you're onto something. Maybe I just haven't cooked hard enough. I'll come back to you on that one. I'll be like, actually, this is underrated. No one has yet to try this. It's actually peak. There you go. Oh, and this is the last frame, and then I think we can start coloring. Let's go. Or I guess I could do like one final check-in before I start coloring. But I think this is practically all good. There we go. Something like that. Alright, let's check the frames. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. There we go. I'm kind of just looking to see if I hate some of the animation. I think that's fine. I'm looking at the stem. I'm fine with how it moves. I think it's nice. You don't just eat straight up garlic, you put it on stuff. I don't know. Have you seen, what is it called? Roasted garlic, I think? You like the dance? Yeah, I think it turned out really good. I think it's nice. We can finally go into the coloring phase. Finally. Finally, I can breathe. We can start coloring it in, the easy part. It's like a coloring book now. What is it called? Roasted garlic? There you go. Apparently, I haven't tried this. I feel like I want to try this because it looks, again, why is it so pixelated? It's literally just garlic. You just roast it. I think you could put like honey over it, I think. And then you just eat it like that. I don't know if it tastes as good, but that's like a recipe. I know some people really just eat it like that. It looks kind of like a beehive. No disrespect. I think it looks a little bit like a beehive. But yeah, people just eat like roasted garlic like that. I don't know if that's good. People just like chow down on this. And I'm like, really? Again, that looks like a beehive to me. I don't know. There you go. All right. Now it is time to color it in. Really quickly, Bonk. Let me save this. Let me save this as a new file. There you go. Save that, and also I gotta open up my coloring stuff. I don't know how to make a palette in Krita. So I just use, hold on, will it pop up? Come on. Come on. There we go. I just use one of these. I go back to my old drawings, and then I use this as a reference for coloring. Because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to color well. There we go. Oops, I opened up 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, I don't want that one. I want this one. There we go. And I think, can I just duplicate this? Duplicate layer on mask? How do I just duplicate the whole layer? I guess we could copy layer. And then what, we can kind of paste layer? Yeah, that works, that works. And delete. And then this one's going to be my draw, and this one's going to be my color. Perfect. And now we get to the easy part. Why do the first 2 images look like potatoes on the roasted garlic? I don't know. They just look kind of iffy sometimes. I get it. They're just sometimes like that. I just realized when Subnautica 2 releases, you can play it with chat. Oh, isn't it multiplayer? Isn't Subnautica 2 multiplayer? I need to play Subnautica. I'm sorry. We got to do some Subnautica 2. I feel bad. Again, I think it would be one of the cool things to talk about, like an animated style. I like I don't know what got into me that I kind of want to do something like that, where like I could have like an animation of me being on top of the ship and being like, I like Subnautica and here's why, and then I'll put like some gameplay footage of it as well. With a little animation, I kind of want to spruce up like an animation channel with a mixture of like games on the side, you know, something like that. I think would be nice. Bonk. Let me start filling in my character. There you go. Fill in the fill tool. What's so good about this is that here's the easy part. You just go frame by frame, and now it's like a coloring book. Yeah. Ooh, and it's so nice. One of the reasons why I draw in very thick lines is so that it's easier to just use the paint bucket tool. It's so clean. Ooh, ooh. There we go. And there's something very relaxing about just being able to go bonk, 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 bonk. One of the only sad parts is if you accidentally miss one, like if you get it on the wrong spot, like you go through and you miss like the arm and then you go forward. And then by the time you're done, you're like, oh, I didn't color this one in. Oh, man. Yoink, yoink. There you go. But it's very, very nice. Also, you could also play Among Us with us if you weren't a coward. Nonsense. Nonsense. Now you're just talking silly. Now you're just talking silly. I'm going to get kicked, booted off. As soon as I do that, I know. Let me get my red over here. Bonk. Let me also continue with the vegetable tier list. Ginger, I haven't really tried. I can't really commentate on that, and I don't have a tier list for ginger. I haven't cooked with ginger enough to know. Jalapenos, I'm gonna put in D tier only because I can't eat spicy food. I would put it higher up, but I can't eat anything spicy. It's so sad. It's so sad I can't do it. So it's on D tier for me. I would like to. Everyone loves putting spicy stuff on all their food, alright? I really wish I could, but I'm just bad. Just eat the white part, all of the outline around this jalapeno. Oh man. Kale is okay. It's like an ingredient food. A leek? I also never tried it. I feel like it wouldn't taste like anything. I feel like it would taste kind of like celery. Lettuce, a little bit overrated. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Tomatoes aren't vegetables, I'm pretty sure. You think? Well, wait, hold on. There's mushrooms here. Mushrooms are also not vegetables, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna put them in like, they're in A tier. They're okay. No, they're in B tier. Vegetables, I'm pretty sure, I mean, a mushroom is not a vegetable, I'm pretty sure. I think that's just like its own classification. But I think we're just smashing them together. They're like, good enough. We're not going to have like a fun guy tier list. You know? Okra? I also haven't tried that. I feel like I need to try a couple of veggies over here. I haven't tried like half of these in a long time. Fungi are their own thing, but we can't make a whole tier list of them. It wouldn't really work that way. There we go. Also, you were doom scrolling? That's okay. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. I understand. Everyone's like, oh, doom scrolling is bad or whatever, but sometimes, I don't know, sometimes you just want to kill some time. Is that a crime? Is that a crime that sometimes you just want to vibe out? You don't want to like spend too much time doing something, using your brain too much. You just want to be a little silly goober. Sorry, I'm just making sure that it gets all of the shirt. Oops. Got that one twice. Nice. And we're getting color. We're getting color. I love how fast we're getting color. It's nice. It's nice to see the progress over here. And the legs might be a little bit more tedious. There we go. Tomatoes have like vegetable vibes to them. They count. They're good enough. We don't really talk about the vibes enough, alright? This isn't a scientific breakdown. This is more based off of vibes. Bonk, bonk. Which is fair. To be fair, so many things in life are technically like, oh, well, if you think about it, then this shouldn't count or whatever. But the vibes tell me otherwise. You see that for like a lot of, there's like apparently in taxonomy, fish, it's very hard to like say what is a fish and what isn't a fish. So from a taxonomical standpoint, fish aren't real, which is very weird to say. But just because it's hard to define them, it's like, what technically is a fish? It's very hard to be like, well, a fish is XYZ or whatever. But we all know what a fish is, just based on vibes. So I think vibes are underrated. when you're trying to identify things. There you go. This one I have to be a little bit more accurate because I was not accurate with the drawing here, so it's a little bit chaotic. It's also a very thin dot that I'm doing over here. And nice. Now I just kind of want to do the leaf. But this is like 90% of the animation. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! Yeah! This is very cute. Well, it turned out great, I think. Turned out great. There we go. What is this? I think this is the dark part of the leaf. There we go. I'll have this be like this. This one shouldn't be too difficult. Just kind of try to follow a path line here. It won't be extremely accurate, but that's fine. As long as it's good enough. Anything fish-shaped that lives in the water is a fish. Exactly. That's it. It's like, that's close enough. Could you technically be like, well, it's a little bit different, you know, if you want to get into the specifics. Is a whale a fish? It's like, well, no, it's technically a mammal. It's like, yeah, but it's in the water. It's in the water, and it kind of acts like a fish most of the time. So whatever. It gets the debuff of being called a fish. And if you want to get into the specifics, I don't know, then go read a book. Womp. Oh my, hold on. I gotta actually move my arm a little bit to draw some of the angles for this leaf pattern. There we go. I don't know how well that's gonna look. And I'm just kind of winging it over here. Something like that. Debuff? Yeah, they get kind of called something they're not. I feel like I got too used to using, I don't want to say gamer terms, but like instead of saying like what's the story, I say what's the lore. Instead of saying, oh, you got like called something bad, I say you got like a debuff or something. I'm like, I need to fix my vocab. It's pretty bad. Pumpkins are nice. Peas, I think they're fine as an ingredient. Same with radishes. Maybe a little underrated, but that's okay. Scallions, I've never had. Spinach, they don't taste like anything, but they're really good for you. So I'll put it in B tier. Popeye or whatever keeps telling me to eat all the spinach, but I don't know, man. They don't taste like anything. It just feels like I'm a dinosaur eating plants. What is it called? Not an omnivore, I'm just a herbivore. Turnips, I've never had, which is weird. I feel like they would taste like onions, but I've never had them, so I can't rank them, I'm sorry. And sweet potatoes are also in S tier. Oh, by the way, there you go. That's my vegetable tier list. Sweet potatoes over on the S tier, I think. They're very underrated. I don't see a lot of people eating those. I think they're sweet. I also have a lot of sweet potatoes I need to cook. I got some of them, but I haven't cooked anything with them, and they're gonna go bad. I need to do something with them, but I haven't. I feel really bad, man. I got a whole bunch of fruits and veggies thrown on me, and I gotta do something with them. Oh, nice. How is this? That works. Me slowly lowering the bar every time. Really quick, how does the screen look? Okay, I'm just looking to see what assets what I draw on them, like how it works shading wise, and all that. There you go. Do a dinosaur tier list. We might have to do that. That feels like it's gonna be a long tier list, though. Aren't there a lot of dinosaurs? Or do people go like, these are the ones that actually matter, the rest don't? It's gonna give me like a tier list of like 10 dinosaurs. All the other ones are like, you can skip this one actually. This one's not really that cool. Hot take regarding dinosaurs? I feel like, look, I like dinosaurs. I just feel like a lot of them are very similar. People are like, oh, these are very different. Like, they show two different classifications of dinosaurs, but they look to me exactly the same. They just have like a different name. And I feel like I'm being gaslit. I'm like, you cannot convince me these are two different dinosaurs. These look like slightly different variations of dinosaurs. It's kind of like the whole thing with like beetles and a lot of bugs in general, that like technically there's a lot of different versions of the same animal. Like they found like infinitely different species of bugs, but people are like, these are all kind of the same, so we don't really care to to specify the difference between this beetle and that beetle, because the differences are so minute that like, who cares? And kind of the same thing with dinosaurs. I feel like a lot of them are like very similar looking, and it's not doing good for them. All right, it doesn't make me want to memorize all the different dinosaurs, because I feel like I could just memorize 10 and I've memorized them all, which is sad. It's sad to say. I don't know. When is the new update coming out? When is the new variant? of these coming out. Ah! I don't want that red. I want that. I don't want that black. I want that red. There we go. And nice. I just wanted to do the outline so that this would be easier for me to just fill it in. Ooh. Yeah, it makes this a lot easier. Oh my goodness, that's so much easier. And there we go. Perfect. Sorry, I'm really, I gotta look up and read the chat. When I'm too focused on here, and then when I look up, I get like flashbangs by like the lights, by all of the new info I gotta take in. I just had some popcorn chicken from KFC and it felt like fried dough. Ooh, I mean, I like it. I like the fried chicken. I do get that though. Sometimes it feels like they go a little crazy with it though. But is it bad that I like that? I like when they go kind of crazy with it. Okay, this is just drawing the shadows. Bonk. Just kind of drawing all the shadows on all of them. Well, I'm a linguistic nerd, and this is normal. This is a common phenomenon, and words like check, pawn, and gambit all come from chess. True. Like I was saying, that I use a lot of like debuff. You got kind of like they're smurfing, you know, stuff like that. I use a lot of that vocab. And I guess a lot of vocab is just taken from games. Oh, I mean, a lot of it is taken from, like, other stuff, you know? I heard a lot of vocab was taken from horses at one point, when horses were, like, a really big thing. And now that cars are a big thing, or I guess, like, then the next transitional point from horses, we've gotten a lot of vocab from vehicle terminology, which I think is fairly interesting. I don't know how well this shadow is going to be. I feel like I've butchered some of the shadow. Some of the shadow over here. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to be so quick that you're not even going to notice too much. So it won't even matter one bit. I feel like when I'm drawing these shadows, I'm definitely noticing all my inconsistencies, but that's okay. There you go. And there. When I get to here, I'm like, oh, I'm near the end game. I'm so close. Bonk. There I go. Turnips are... Wait, what? Turnips are potatoes and carrots? Like you mean like they're that good? Again, I'll believe you. I have not tried any turnips before. The only thing I know about turnips are from Animal Crossing. I know they go crazy on the turnip stock exchange. So that's the only thing I know. I know that if you buy them on a Monday and you sell them on a Sunday, you're gonna get crazy profits. If Animal taught me anything, if Animal Crossing has taught me anything, is that I need to get rid of them within the span of a week, I tell you. Who's eating them afterwards? I got no clue. There we go. Also, there's a video called Top 1,000. Is that Top 10,000 cheese? And it's exactly what you expect. It's 11 hours long. That's crazy long. So is it the whole time just like showing you all the different cheeses, or just counting, adding a new cheese a second or something like that? That's very strange. We'll put it on in the background one time. Instead of like watching paint dry, we'll watch all the cheese. There we go. And lastly, I need to give you a little blushies, little freckles. There we go. Which are honestly maybe the most annoying part, because I gotta go frame by frame and do them. They're not as seamless to do. I gotta actually kind of pay attention a little bit. Because there should be 3 freckles on either side. There we go. And with the way it moves, I gotta be like, okay, now I gotta move up and down over here. Also, there are many different types of them. Oh, yeah, there are many different types of dinosaurs. Yeah, there's the Ceropticians, Ankylocytus, Stegosaurus, sauropod, and theropods. Again, they all look the same to me. Maybe it's just a skill issue. Maybe I haven't identified. I haven't spent enough time trying to identify them. That's on me, my bad. I can't say anything until I've done the tier list. But see, I'll see the tier list and they won't have names for what the dinosaurs are, and then I'll be like, oh no, how will I ever identify them? I can't properly rank them. I don't even know their names. Also, some of them have like cool lore. Like some of them have like cool abilities that you don't know about until you like read up on them. You're like, oh, this is a very weird looking dinosaur. And then you read the lore and you're like, wait, hold on. They're actually kind of cool. They actually have like a weird like trick or something. They're not silly looking for the sake of being silly. They have like a purpose or whatever. Oops, this one would be more over here. So I guess the freckles over here kind of mixing into the shadows. There we go. Sorry, I'm looking back up at the chat. I don't want to neglect it. I don't want to neglect you guys by focusing on purely the animation. Yeah, those could become plain words if they're used frequently and broadly enough. I'm telling you. If you use the word, like what? I know there's a lot of terminology that came from not only horses but horse betting. And so now a lot of the common word terminology is just purely because of that, which is kind of crazy to me. It's kind of crazy how horse betting kind of just like popped off as a thing. They're like, hey, what if we got these animals to do all this work? Bonk, bonk, bonk. There we go. You're bored? Honestly, skill issue. Yeah, I don't know. Just don't be bored. This is a very calm, relaxing stream. I'm not gonna do anything else. If anything, the vibes have been too high up. You tune into a lot of people animating, and they're very much like calm, quiet. They don't really speak much. I like to yap personally when I'm doing all this. When I'm doing all this stuff, yeah, this is just gonna have one freckle. It doesn't really have enough space for the multitude of the 3 freckles. There we go. Oops, oops, oops. We're kind of falling down a little bit. There we go. We're nearing the end, I think. This is the end frames. Oh my goodness, we're almost done, fellas. What's the time? Almost 3 hours to draw. I'm telling you, 3 hours for a second of animation. I feel bad for animators, man. Oh my goodness. You gotta, if you're animating a show or something, oh my goodness. This is like a 9 to 5. If this was a 9 to 5, a day's worth of work is like 2 seconds of animation. Oh, that's crazy. Ooh, I'm telling you. That's why you got to get someone who's a colorist to do all this. Someone who really liked coloring the color books in school. You got to get them to get into this kind of hobby. There we go. I think I'm done. Ready for this? Play it. Ha-ha! Look at that! Oh, this is beautiful. Nice. Thank you for joining me, by the way. If you stuck around for however long you stuck around, we did the animation. And soon, this one will be, not replacing it, but this one will also be here. We'll swap between the breakdancing one and this dance. That's nice. All right, there we go. Let me quickly just read the rest of these comments before we wrap it up. You should do a My Singing Monster Island tier list. That's on the list. Don't worry. I also have another My Singing Monster tier list soon that I'm thinking when I'll do it. I don't know when I'll do it. Maybe on like a Friday or a Saturday. For like a certain tier list revolving My Singing Monsters. Also, yippee. That's so peak. We did it. Thank you for joining me. I think that's where we could wrap it up. Zion, put your veggie tier list on the Discord so people could debate. Okay, I'll see what people's spicy opinions are on the vegetable tier list. All right, thank you for joining me. if you decided to stick around for however long you decided to stick around, whether it was a little bit or the whole thing. It was very nice. It was a very chill stream. It went on for a little bit longer than I thought, 2.5 hours, almost to the second. That's crazy. We did a lot. Oh, hi, Barrow Tickles. Yeah, it's over. We're 2.5 hours into it. Here's the animation we did, by the way. I'm so sorry. Yo, this is where we're wrapping it up. Oh, this is so sad. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I gotta figure out a good schedule now. I know I got a lot of things shifting around recently, but that's okay. You're busy playing Poppy's Playtime 5. I heard it came out. All right, there we go. I'm sorry. That's where we're wrapping it up. Thank you for joining me. The end.